Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're doing a final pour episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my return viewers, you know how we do, so let's do it to it, shall we? So today's final pour episode is the Holliday Soft Red Wheat Bottled and Bond 6-year Missouri Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Yep, 100 proofer. Once more, for the final time, there's that. Not much to look at the back side. So let's go ahead and twist this cap off and say goodbye to that. We're going to go ahead and have this final pour. I'm not going to, I'm not going to do a headstand. Not with this one. Anywho. The Holliday Soft Red Wheat. So it is a wheated bourbon. It's very, very soft on the nose. It's relatively light. It's just really, really soft wheat. Very light cola. Oakiness. Like soft pencil eraser. This smells like authentic pencil eraser, like, you know, back in the 70s and 80s before they started synthesizing that stuff. I made it like more like a plastic. So Mr. Randy does 3-part series. 3 parts to the series. Pardon. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what we do. Part 2, halfway down, we drink it halfway down, we cap it, put it back on the shelf, let it sit for a week and a half, 2 weeks. Not many, there are not many bottles left on the shelf here. I've been gearing down the channel, spending more on less bottles, but getting better for it. Anywho, I let it sit there for a week and a half, let it open up, let it off gas. I go online, try and find out whatever I can. Sometimes it's next to nothing. Come back, still talk about it. I score it, continue to drink it because part 3, where we are at today, final pour episode, thusly named, we have this final pour, compare it to the first pour off the rip, and everything in between. Now, if you've ever had a wheated bourbon and you felt like it was just a little bit too much and you want something a little bit softer, here you go. It's still a bottled and bond, which means you're getting quality. You're getting an age statement. You know, it's 6 years. You know, it's at least 4, but they give you 6. Thanks for that. It's a high quality of standards. So this does remind me a considerable amount of Maker's Mark, but a little bit on the softer side. Yeah, it smells a lot like the final pour of a Maker's Mark bottle. You know, I think I need to maybe revisit that Maker's Mark. It's been a while. If you don't know the story between Maker's Mark and I drank it exclusively for 7 years. And I probably went through 3, maybe 4 bottles of that a year. More so on the back end of those years. And that original bottle was given to me by a friend when I was in my HVAC class. And I tried it. And I wasn't drinking anything else at the time. I would occasionally have a beer or something like that, but I wasn't really into drinking that much anymore at the time. But that Maker's Mark got me back in it, got me hooked again. And like I said, I just was exclusively Maker's Mark for 7 years. The past 2 years, I was up to 3 and then 4 bottles a year. Just occasional pour every now and then. And the curiosity just kind of piqued me, and I was trying to figure out more about it. But then the last time I went in to get a bottle of Maker's Mark, the owner was like, by that time knew me and was like, all you ever buy is Maker's Mark. And I was like, well, I like it. And he's like, well, why don't you get out of your comfort zone and try something different? And I did. So, and I never stopped trying something different. And that is basically the theme of the channel. Trying something new all the time and taking you along with me. So I've jabbered on long enough. Let's get on the palate. Okay, initial palating immediately gives me a crisp dryness across the palate. But it's now let up. It's a little bit of dryness still on the teeth, but then it gets into some deep, mellow richness, like that watered down diet cherry cola and bubblegum. So there's that. Still a little bit more of a dryness, but that's just the initial palating. And it also may be that I didn't drink a glass of water before this. Drink a glass of water before you drink any alcohol, especially neat whiskey neat. And then make sure you drink a glass of water after it. I drink a glass of... Sorry, I heard something. I drink a glass of electrolyte solution in the morning when I first wake up, and then at night before I go to bed. Gotta stay hydrated. That's one of the biggest problems why some people just don't like drinking alcohol, because it will pull you, it'll dry you out. It'll dehydrate you. That's kind of the nature of it all, is that it will dry you out. And also keep in mind that when you're drinking, if you're continuously drinking, pour after pour, alternate between a sip of whiskey and a sip of water. You know, either way you want to do it, but just drink responsibly. Keep your health in mind. Let's go ahead and get the second one. I say all that because just recently a couple of whiskey tubers, look at that. Still got good viscosity. Look at that. It's beautiful. A couple of YouTubers, a few actually, but for many different reasons. But I know that two of them for a fact, taking some time off because too much of booze, it'll get you if you don't watch it. So drink responsibly. The other whiskey tubers that taking a break, sometimes you burn out. Being smart about it, I'm downshifting the channel. Like I said, I've got 4 bottles. Now I've got 3. 2 more are final pour episodes, and 1 is a full review. But it is Friday, and tomorrow I'm going out, and I'm going to get something. I don't know. But, you know it's going to be good. Or, well hope that it's going to be good. We've shifted the mind around a little bit on how we're choosing what we're getting. But more of that later. Let's go ahead and do this finish. But first, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you've not subscribed to the channel as yet, go ahead and do so. The channel's growing every day. Still averaging about 1 subscriber every other day or so. I know probably by the time you see this, the channel will be leveled off. And there'll be a lot less videos. We started pushing like up to 8 videos out a day, because I had a backlog of videos. And when I start losing those videos to the ether, you get a knee-jerk reaction, and you just want to push them all out. But I also want to get caught up and be current. So when I make this video, I edit it and I release it, and you watch it the next day, everything that we just did will be fresh in my mind. So we're closer than that. We were at 8, then we dropped down to 6, then 5, then 4. Then it's going to be like maybe a handful a week. And that's about where I wanted it. In the beginning, that's where we started. I had about 2 videos a week. Then I went to 3 every other day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I started Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then I went Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Then I would do special occasions and blah, blah, blah. But here we go. Final pour of the Holiday Soft Red Wheat. Still a considerable amount of dryness right away, but it's now halved. It's now dropping off. It's now descending with an incredible rate. And you get that soft cherry cola, and then it shifts into that artificial sweetener bubblegum flavor. Now, I'm not saying that if you were to drink this, you were to get bubblegum. And if you're definitely against cherry cola, that this wouldn't be your kind of thing. But as always, I recommend go somewhere, know somebody who has it, try it first. Go somewhere that has it, try it first. If you're pretty sure you don't like anything I've explained through the series of this bottle, but you're definitely interested in a wheated bourbon bottled and bond, try and find some place that you can try it. Excuse me. So that finish was, had a little bit of heat on the back end, just barely surpassing a 1. It's not going to see a 2, but I just breathed a little fire like a dragon, and maybe that just tamped it down. So there's a slight sensation at the very back end, just behind the esophagus. It feels like I'm almost swelling up, like a indigestion sort of, but that just may be me. So yeah, I guess that's it. In the comment section, love to know where you're at. What are you currently drinking? Have you had a Holliday? I believe I have at least 3 more expressions down the line. Have you had the bottled bond? What do you think about it? Let's talk about it. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm going to say it was an okay one.